Hey folks, welcome back. So we're going to carry on with our Band of Brothers Solitaire historical campaign. This is going to be mission 2, so you can see the synopsis of the campaign up here. Hopefully most of you have got to see how the last one ended. It ended up being an American victory. I was able to secure a 10 points to 8 victories, so it was pretty good. So conditions we're going to be playing here. We're going to be playing the Besieged mission, which is one of the new ones. If you only have first edition Solitaire, this is not in it. This is one of the newer ones that came out. And what it is basically you have friendly forces inside some kind of central town with farmland on either side, and you basically got to hold off against enemy that comes from 3 of the 4 sides. And for this particular setup, because of the scenario, we're actually going to already have a freely determined friendly board edge. It's going to be off to the right. So there's not going to be any enemy coming from that way, just from the top, bottom, and from the left. You see our modder with it says with no mild breeze, but I think this should not be in there. It should be with the mild breeze from the southwest. That's why I'm inferring it anyways. We do have a -1 die roll on table A1. Now, if we look at our table A1, we can already see we're going to have a -1 because of advanced attitude, which means now we're going to have a net -2 die roll, meaning we're only going to see 10 or a 1. So hopefully we don't get too many AFVs. All I have is 4 bazookas. We'll see how that goes. Let's look at the scenario itself to give you guys some background. So this is Besieged. Again, we have our 3 boards. All our parameters already rolled for. And I was given a die roll, so I made it -2 because of the MSR. And we got 130 fortification points. Now, I was able to spend that. Hey, Dave. Yeah, welcome to the show. So I got 15 wire at 5 a shot and 2 fortified building locations at 25 a shot. This is all from the Chapter H fortification for design your own. So that gives me 125 points. I used up my 130. Now, according to the MSR, 3 and 4 are non-applicable. So that means we're not going to get any guns because all we have is airborne troops trying to hold off until second combat command happens to come by and relieve us. We are going to have to face an enemy artillery strike, maybe 1 or 2, depending on how that goes. And then MSR 6 is telling you where the suspects enter from. Again, they're going to be from the top, the bottom, or the left. What else is there? Game end is at the end of game turn 8. We roll a die, and if it's a 1 or less, then it's game over. And there's a -1 per turn after the turn 8. So you don't have to hold on for that long. And there's another interesting SSR as well. This one here. This represent the second combat command that came in and relieved the paratroopers, able to push back the SS that were attacking on 13 June. And this is replicated in the game by rolling a 3 less the game turn. So obviously in game turn 4, I need to roll a 1, on which you can't do on 2 dice. So it's going to be game turn 6, 7, 8. We might get some reinforcements if I can roll really well. So I think that's it for the scenario. VP, enemy always gets it for casualty earned. And we have 3 VPOs in this, one located here, another one here, and the last one's located here. And we're not going to know what they're worth until game end. That's when we're going to roll for it. And they could be worth anywhere from 0 to 7 points, depending on different parameters. So hopefully it works out well for us and we're able to hold them on. This is the roster we're looking at. So no change from 6 June. We finished off with, we lost 1 medium, 1 bazooka. We did lose 2 half squads, but because they were casualty reductions, they don't disappear for good. Or should say morale breaks. They don't disappear for good, you get them back. And because we were not allowed a refit in between the missions, we are unable to replace our losses with the machine gun. So at any rate, the looks to be the same OB that we finished with The one good thing is that we actually picked up a hero. Um, I have a hero somewhere. I think it's down here. No. Where'd my hero go? Huh. I had a hero. I had a 149 hero. Where did he go? There he is. Okay. I'm not crazy. So we have 9 squads. We have picked up a hero, so we're gonna have 3 leaders and a 149. So that is really good. Now again, we have 3 sides we have to worry about. So basically, my plan is that I'm going to have these kind of scouts forward, down here as well, basically to bust concealment as quickly as possible. The farther away they are, the easier they're going to be to shoot down when they come at me. This grain is going to be an issue. If they start coming through that way, it's going to slow them down a little bit, but it's going to be very difficult to see them. I'm going to have to wait till they're at least 5 hexes away because, again, 6 hexes or more of, or if you plus 6 or more of line of sight hindrance, you're basically blind. So there's a lot of grain which is going to impede me, but I'm hoping that with those forward scouts, this guy's up on a first level, and he'll be able to see over the grain, so I can bust them almost the minute they step onto the map board, which gives me longer to um, react. Now, we have a unit silhouette size of 48, so there's going to be 48 of these bad boys coming on, and basically every turn we're going to roll 2 dice and add 4, and that's how many are going to be coming on through one of these 3 sides. So let's get right into the action. I think that's enough preamble. Close all this up. Snipers are 4 each, and their ELRs jumped up to 4, and of course 5. Now, if we start drawing SS, obviously they're going to be underlined morale, which means that they're not going to be ELRing at all. They'll probably maybe break down into half squads, so we'll see how that goes. Defense-wise, you can see my hip fortifications. I've got wire basically on the left and the south and the west flanks to basically slow them down. It's in concealment terrain, so they can't see it until they get into it. While in the south, I seem to have more units. So I'm hoping that they come in this way from the left, run into the wire, and held up on the wire, I can blast them. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so first things first, we have to roll a wind change. All right, so 8, no result. REs are 3-4 for them and 4-5 for the allies. All right, now we need to know how many guys come in. So this plus 4 is going to give us 13 of these. Now they're all going to come on the same side. So first things first, we'll roll randomly. 1, 2 will be west, 3, 4 will be south, and 5, 6 will be to the east. All right, so they're going to come in from the west. Now we'll pick 13 hexes for them to come in. So we're going to do a couple of these letters. You can't see them, it's off camera. But what I'm using is this A to GG tool to bring out the what hexes they come in. All right, so the first guy's coming in through T, then BB. Yeah, see, already coming through the grain. Another one at T, then we're in G, N, O, J, another one for N, K, R, GG, way on the end, Y, and L. All right, so it looks like we're going to have a nice wide spread. All right, so first things first is we're going to go to movement phase. Now, again, we'll start off concealed, and we're going to go left to right, bring them on as they come along. Now, basically, the way that works, for those of you new to SASL, is these counters are going to make a beeline strictly across to the east edge of the board, basically going in a straight line. Once they get activated, then they're going to start deviating towards one of those 3 VPOs. So we're going to start with this guy first. He's going to go 1. And the first thing we got to do is see if we have line of sight to him, which we do. +1. Oh, no, we can't see it because of the hedge. But this guy might be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to have to drop concealment. And I will be able to see this guy. Now, activation numbers. So they have a 3 for activation. Now, when we look at our modifiers, we have where are we here? This is the only one that's really going to apply. Now, there's 2 village boards. I should mention that. We have this board here, and then we have this board towards the east. Those are actually 2 village boards, so they're going to be each a +1. And the only other one that's going to happen is having a unit activated within 2 hexes. So looks like we're going to need a 3 for this guy to activate. All right, so first guy up is an activation. We subtract 2 from this. Gives us a 5, which should be a squad leader and a support weapon. All right, so very important. The first one we roll is a 12. Wow. Okay. Now that's a 436, which is not the greatest first result. And now 436s cannot be SS, so I don't have to worry about that. So it looks like our first squad out is the gate. It's going to be a 436. Wow. Rough. Rip. We have a leader. Now this will be a +1 because of the conscript. So that gets us a 9, which is a 7-0. And then we'll roll a weapon. A 7, I believe, is going to be an LMG. Hey, Runner. Welcome to the show, buddy. Yeah, it's an LMG. So we have a 436 with an LMG and a 7-0. Wow, can that get any worse for a start? All right, so in terms of expenditure, they've only spent 1 point. Now, nothing obviously is going to be able to shoot at them. They're going to be now in advanced attitude, which means they're always going to head towards the nearest VPO. So we spent 1. Let's go 2, 3. This one looks... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the chance for artillery strike. So we do have a chance for any artillery strike, and that's a 3. Now we need to look on 2, or excuse me, table 6E, and a 3 is 2. So we do have 2 artillery strikes, which could be really bad. Now this is the kind that we are. So for that, we have to look at chapter H. And basically what we're looking for is this OBA list here. So we rolled 2 dice. We rolled a 9. Actually, I rolled a 6 already. So we're going to use the 6 that I rolled before. 44, 45 is a 150. Woof. Times 2. All right, so we're going to have 2 150 FFEs coming down right off the bat. That's not good. All right, now, again, because of the MSRs, these are going to come down on top of one of these 3 locations. So let's roll randomly 3 die, 1, 2, 3, in that order. So 1, 2, 3. So it looks like we're going to have 1 land on this guy, and we're going to have 1 land on this guy. Now, they don't actually hit this target. They actually deviate. The good thing about enemy artillery strikes is notoriously inaccurate. So first thing we're going to do is roll random correction for this guy here. So we have 3 for 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this obviously didn't land on target. Now, according to the solitaire rules for artillery strikes, this would be converted into smoke. So let's bring a smoke barrage into that area. Now, clearly, this is not the best result, but let's link those two so we know what's what. But again, it's either that or we start burning the place down, and we don't want to be doing that prematurely. Next, we'll do this guy here. And he's going to go 6 for 1. Oof, target round. Okay, that's going to suck. I'm not going to lie. All right, this is going to be an HE, so let's do target hex on the IFT. That's going to be a shell hole, so those is going to be gone. What we're looking at is the 150, which I believe is a 30. And a 5 or less is a KIA. So, yeah, we got shell holes on that location. All right, now we're going to go to Y4. Again, we got the same. X5. 8 is no effect. And then the really important one is this +2 building, which is fortified. So it's going to be a +3 to this. Woo! All right. 15, so we just missed it. Holy shit. Y2, nothing, and Z3, 2. Again, we have shell holes. Now, I'm going to roll for flame later on to see if they, it's either flame or shell hole, but I'm just going to mark them for now. And then lastly, we're going to do Z3. All right, so this gets flipped over to an FFE2. This gets flipped over to an FFE2. And let's do flame creation. I'm trying to find information on shell holes. I guess that would be chapter B. Shell holes. All right, so one other thing is because we rolled so well, this wire is going to be destroyed because we got a KIA result. So this guy here is, that guy there is going to be gone. And that's the only effect. Because we have shell holes, we don't have flame. And yeah, so that's, I believe, is the way that that is done. All right, so we got a smoke and we have an HE. Now this smoke is going to give off drifting smoke because we do have a breeze. So it's going to block off this area, but it's largely ineffective. So back to the movement. All right, so we spent 1 from this guy here. Now we'll come straight across. I don't think anything's going to be able to shoot us that we give a shit about. So let's just go straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then the next guy up, he's going to be paying 2. They pay full cost, just like you're doing cloaking. Now, we're going to be able to see that +1, +2. So it'll be a total of +4 -1 for non-assault, which means that this guy's going to be activated in the trees. So again, we're looking for a 3 or less. So we have a 6. I always like to do this with my suspect counters. It just helps them keep track for statistics afterwards, you know, what's what. All right, so next up we have you. You're going to go 1. Again, you're going to be paying a +3, down 1, so it's going to be a -2 line of sight. And we need a 3 or less. We have a 2. This down 2 is a 6, which will give us a squad. All right, with this time we have a 6. And we look at the German table for that. I believe that's going to be a 4-6-7. No modifiers to this roll, so yeah, it will be a 4-6-7. And we on a 1 to 3, it might be SS, in which case it's going to be a 4-4-7. All right, so it's not. It's going to be a 4-6-7. So it looks like in this wing, we're only going to have non-SS. So you've spent 1 move. Again, you're just going to come right for this guy here. So let's go 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, next guy up will be paying 2. Oh, wait. He spent 2, 3, 4. So he should have stayed back there. Activation. We have a 2 again. This down 2 is going to be an 8. 8 will again give us a squad. Actually half squad because Germans can deploy. So 8. That's another 4-6-7. So give him a 2-4-7. And you spent 2 move. 3, 4. Next up, again, we're going to be paying 2. You should be able to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only a +4, which means we can see it. And he is also activated. All right, now we're going to get into the AFVs. So -2 is going to be an AFV. What kind? We have a 6. So if you look at the German table for standard AFVs, we have a 6. So 44. We were in June. Looks to be a martyr or a tiger. Holy shit. Now there is a chance it might be an SPG or a tank destroyer. So let's roll 1 die. And we rolled a 1. So it's going to be an AFV. 3 to 4 to be SPG. Recon is a 5 and 6 is a tank destroyer. All right, so we are an AFV. What are we? And hopefully it's not a King Tiger. It's not. It's going to be a Martyr 3 TM. All right, so we got our first bit of armor. All right, so why are there 2 there? There should not be 2 there. Oh, there are 2 there. Okay, so the first guy came through, and he's considered to have passed his bog check, and he would have spent half his move. So let's give him 7, 8 move. So this will be 9. I want to blow these guys out of the water, but I'm afraid there might be a... oh, I should have taken this guy's concealment off because he's busting concealment. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Of course, the problem is he's crew exposed, so I got to be careful of that. So if I come over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes away, he can't even shoot me. Well, I could stay 3 hexes away and he would not be able to shoot me. So I can come right to here. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll delay a point and then we'll stop for 15 total. I don't think I can see because I think I'm going to clip this orchard. So it's going to be dicey and nothing else can see yet. That is really unfortunate. I don't have a bazooka at hand. Over here, I think. Yeah. So you guys are going to have to quickly reorientate. All right, at any rate, this guy here is going to come to this location and he'll activate. Again, we're going to have another AFV. So this is a 6, which again should be the same vehicle. 1 to 2 is an AFV, and we have another martyr. Now this is really bad. Having two armor pieces coming in real quick. Again, you're going to use up 8 move to go through the woods. That'd be 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we'll stop with 15. All right, you're going to come to this location, and I believe we'll still be able to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just at the limit, we almost clipped +6, so we would not have seen it if it would have been a little bit over. So we can see him, so he will activate. And a 5 will be no joy. You are going to come here for 1. They're assumed to pass their bog check when they enter terrain like that. So it's just leaving it that they pay normal price. So they don't have to do the bog check when they're activated in the terrain. They're assumed to have made it. Yes, you're correct. They should have a trail break there. Yep, good call. Thank you. All right, all the way through. And back to you. I can't see you. You would not see. So it looks like you're going to have a free walk. That'll be 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is really not good. I'm going to get swarmed right before I can even get into it. Hey, wardrobe. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Nothing else is going to be able to see. I mean, I do have a lot of wire, which they're going to have to get hung up on. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I'm looking forward to Saturday or wrap-up. That'd be fun. I think I'm exhausted from playing ASL. All right, this next guy here, he's going to pay 2. That would be 3.5, 5. And then I'll have to stop there. I'm not going to uncloak or unconceal because I can't see him anyways. Now you, however, will be paying 2. So if I drop this, I'll be able to see you, which means you'll be activated in that location. 6 is always a dummy. All right, you are going to pay 1. Again, you'll be activated. 3 is good. So what are we? This down 2. 4. Squad leader, and we might have smoke and a support weapon. Squad is a 7, which is a 467. A leader is going to be 6. Gets us an 8-1. A 4-6-7 with an 8-1. Now, do we have smoke? We need a 1. Nope, they get it automatically if they have the capability. So we are going to have smoke in that location. So let's bring in our 4-6-7 with a smoke counter. And we set an A1. And now a support weapon is a 5. 5's going to be a light, LMG. All right, so now that is 1. So you're going to come here for 2.5. This would be 4 total. And that would be 5.5. I'm completely out of position. You're going to come here for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This might have been a better spot to put an MG. I could have reached out and tagged anything coming along the north. That was really bad placement. You're going to be activated anyways, and you are. And 9 down 2 is a 7, and 7 is always going to be a dummy as well. So this is what we're facing right now in the first wave in the movement phase. All right, so defensive fire. I really don't have anything. Everything is out of place. I cannot leave my south or my east flank unexposed, however, because they may end up coming in that way too with later turns. So this is really going to be interesting. I wasn't expecting to get 2 martyrs off the bat. On the plus side, they're not tigers, so that's a good thing. All right, let's go advancing fire, and we will shoot this guy here. Now he's going to be at a +2. A crap load of movement. That'll be +3 for non-turret. Let's look at the table here. All right, range is base 10. We have nothing for weapon. Target is a +2 for wood building. And then we do bounding fire, case B+. So we're going to have +2, +5 for a total of +7. So a 3 or less I need to hit. All right, that is not a hit. And you notice that we have a circle breakdown number, which means we have low ammo if we would have rolled an 11. So we just skirted that. So you fired. And now this guy is going to do the same thing. He needs a 3 or less. And again, he misses. All right, so we're going to acquire that location. It's probably overkill for a crew. But we'll take the shot next turn anyways. Troop-wise, I don't think anything else is going to bother shooting and be too far away. Oh, wait, you only had... Your conscript, you only have 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot that. Conscripts only have 3 move, so the leader bonus gives them a total of 5. Oh, and that's gone too. All right, so let's go to route phase none, and we go to the German advance. Now, you guys are all going to come forward. Again, this is really going to suck. You guys just come straight forward, I guess. Let's come this way. And we are into, hey, Hexy. Welcome to the show. See how the 101st does holding Carentan against the German opposition. Now, you guys would not gain concealment because I can see. You guys would not because of him. So no concealment gains. We can go right into the American turn 1. All right, first things first, we do wind change. We have a 10, so no random event for us, which sucks. And we'll do prep fire. Do we have any? Not really. I just want to go to move. All right. You guys have to leave. What's the best way to leave? I could dash to R8. Would that activate that unit? Problem is, if I come here to P9, I'm going to get shot by this guy because he's going to write down the hex spine. So my only hope is dashing, which gives me the +2 versus ordnance. Um, he's not SS. Oh shit. Yes, you're right. He should not be SS. He should be a normal 436. Thanks, Eyebrow. Yep, good call. I don't think they had 436 SS. I thought they were no longer SS, but okay. Let's give him a command die roll. It might be a moot point, and he's a crew, so he gets a +1, which means he will be able to act. I think my only safe bet is to dash through Q9 to R8. If I come in here, it's going to be a -1. He's already acquired once. It's going to be a -2. He's going to need a base 8. Why did I say 10 before? He should have been firing on the infantry, which is an 8 +7. It would be an 8 down 2 because of that. Although I could... no, I can't dash because there's no road. Kick W. You get that one right, Run Herder? Let's dash to R8 through Q9. Now you're going to be able to fire. You'll be blocked. But this guy is really the one I want to check. Whether or not he is blocked. And he does hit the building. Okay, that's good. Although, if you look at the thread, it's not really on the point. That is very close. I'm going to say that he can actually see. I don't think he would clip the building because the top of the line of sight thread is not on the dot. It's actually off. And given what's... Can I go any closer? Yeah, look at that. He doesn't hit the building. All right. You're going to activate. Before we fire the gun, we're going to activate him. He rolled a 6. Sweet. All right. I was really worried about that guy. All right, back to you. You need a command die roll. Do you panic? You don't. So you're going to first fire with your acquisition. Now you're going to be paying a +1 for the orchard. 2 for the dash will be +3. And you've acquired with a -1. So it's going to be a +2, which means he needs a 6 or less to hit. All right, and he just whacked him with a 75. Oh, that's a tank destroyer. I forgot they only have HE7. I never checked the stats. You guys would have been out of HE because you both rolled so high. Yeah, that's a major derp. You can see it has HE7. These guys are actually, you can't see it, but the number should be underlined, the caliber size, denoting that they have a limited supply. No, that's only if they can only fire those types of ammunition. They have a limited supply of HE, so these guys are both going to be out of HE. So this never would have happened because you don't have anything to fire. You can't use AP against infantry. So you're just going to keep that there for now, which means you guys will make it. That would... No, you're not going to make it because of the outhouses. Uh, all right. So other movement. What else do we have? I have to reorientate a little bit. I can't. I have to get you guys out of that. You're not gonna survive that again. So I need a command die roll from that guy. All right. So he's in command, and let's leave the house. Now I don't think anything can see me. So if I come here for 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll be able to make it and keep my concealment, and I won't be targeted by the shell, which means that this is going to change location automatically because there's no friendly units underneath it. What else do we want to do? You have to move. Well, you're gonna panic, so you're not gonna do shit. I could move you now, but again, I can't leave this flank open with my luck. That's where they're gonna come on. Yeah, I can't. I gotta stay where I am. All right, so let's go to defensive fire, of which we don't have any, and then road phase, advance phase. You'll hang out in the stone. What do you have? You have AP. You can fire smoke with a depletion of 7, and you have APCR. I hear you, Wardrobe. I hear you. How long's your commute? I know guys live in Toronto that commute for 2 hours to and from. I'm really curious. All right, so nothing's going to happen up there. Do I want to advance anybody else? Not really. I think it's too soon to collapse that front. You're here to bust anything that comes this way, so yeah, we'll just stay where we are, and we'll try and run down the clock. All right, we're going to be in turn 2 for the Germans. All right. Wind change, die roll, we have a 10 again. Oh, I forgot to put drifting smoke down. Derpa, derpa. All right, so we have 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, that should be gray. 3. Lovely, lovely smoke. All right, and we have one more actually right there. 25 minutes, eh? That's all right. It's not too bad. We'll still be playing by the time we get home, so. That is a shitload of smoke, and I put it completely the wrong way. All right. Smoke is blowing this way. Oh, not you. You're going here. All right, so that's definitely smoked off. That would have been a second barrage. I never did this. I'm moving way too fast. Way too fast. This should have gone down in the defensive fire phase. Now I can adjust it up to 3, but it's not done that way with artillery strikes. We just roll randomly. And it's going to go 2 for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's probably worse. Let me sure I got that right. Yeah, there's no halving, so it's going to be maximum range of 6. Wow. All right, target hex. We have no effect. We have S7. The building in R6. And R5. All right, so that is going to be wood +2. It is not fortified, so it's going to be +2, which gives us a 12 on the 30 is going to be a 1 check. 1 check for, now nobody's in line of sight, so you're still going to keep your consumer, which is kind of weird. But the leader is broken, and the 747 is broken as well. I guess they're no longer concealed. S5. That's a lot of 7s. T6, or 5, and T6. No effect. All right, this gets flipped over to correction, or continuation. This gets flipped over to continuation. And we can start with proper. So that's the rally phase. Wind change. We have a 7 again, no effect. I think I already rolled that, but just in case. And nobody's broken except for you. You're in an FFE. Would you have routed? Yes, you would have. You'd route to that location there. All right, so you need a 4. All right. Now you need a 5. That comes off. All right. This +4 is going to be another 11 suspects. All right. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're going to be coming off this side here. Now this is going to be interesting because we have 3 boards to choose from. So the way this works is I roll 2 dice. The first die is which board. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one will be 5 + 2 to come in coordinate 7. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to be coming in right where this thing is. Next, you're going to be coming in number 3. One, 2, 3. I guess you'd be there. The top board for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next up, we have a 4 for 1. So again, you're going to be coming there. 5 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be the same. And then 3 for 5. One, 2, 3. 6 for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then lastly, we have 3. All right, so that's where they're going to come on. And do we have any prep fire? No. Let's get rid of those. We don't need those anymore. You guys are basically useless except for pop and smoke. So where do I want to put you to best effectiveness? Hey, Frank. Welcome to the show. Where do I want to move these martyrs for best effectiveness? Right now, we have no armor, and we're both out of HE. All I have really is smoke and AP. No point smoking you guys off. If I come to this location... all I have to say is I'm not going to have any prep fire, so let's go right to the movement phase. That is an excellent use. Routing away. That is an excellent use. I got to be careful because they are open topped. I mean, I could button up while I'm driving, but I can't get too close to these guys because they can see in. So I want to come around this side here. Even a 1-up 2 shot might be risking too much. So I don't know. I want to bring them around this way. Or I could use them for armored assault purposes just to cover my approach. That might be a good use too. Let's start with you guys on the board first. So let's move you. Do you do anything? Hopefully a panic. You don't. You have 5 move. How do we want to go? We have 2 to go towards. This one's a bit closer, so we could head to that. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. Going to be interesting. You don't panic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll be in position next turn to do armored assault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I just come straight down. And that way I can avoid this guy shooting at me. I think I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't panic as well. Now 10, when they enter that location, I believe, because it's not open ground. So I believe the wire, I'm going to confirm that right now, but I believe the wire becomes visible when it is no longer, when it's being used, I think. Concealment, hip, fortifications. Yeah, they remain hidden until they're used. Or you lose concealment, or a good order enemy gains LOS and is within 16 hexes. All right, so they would know where the wire is. I've been playing that wrong a lot. So this would all become visible. You, and you would become visible. Too far away. Too far away. Yeah, thank you for that there, Captain. All right, action wise, that is a 10. For advanced attitude is a fire command, which we don't have. Move units on target. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can come here 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to take 1 step and then you're going to activate. So we need a, okay, that's good. That's a dummy. And now you. Panic would be nice. No such luck. You're going to be heading towards that target. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got to stay away from there. So this will be 3. That'll be 6. 6. Right there. That's going to be it for that flank. Let's bring on the guys from the south. So first thing is you'll pay 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you would be visible. That would be blocked. That would be blocked. So you are visible from this guy here. You would see this wire now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This one he would not see because there's too much grain. It would be blocked line of sight. Oh, this wire. Yep. Correct. Yep. Activation roll for you. You are a 5. That's going to be a dummy again. And now we'll do you. So you're going to come here for 1. Yeah. That'll be activation check. We have a 3. So that will be activated. This down 2 is a 7. 7 is a dummy. All right, you're going to do the same. Another activation. This down 2 will be a 4. It should be a squad leader support weapon and smoke. Squad leader support weapon and smoke. All right, squad is a 2. Son of a beach. All right, that's a 468. Is it going to be SS? He is not SS. Less than 3. So 1 or a 2 will be SS. All right, so he is a 468. We have a leader. It's an 8, and that'll probably be an 8-0. Yeah, 8-0. 44 minus 1 would be a 7. 7 is still an 8-0. All right, and then a support weapon is a 3, which is a Panzer Shrek. Ugh. All right, so we have an 8-0 with a 468 and a Shrek. And we have smoke. Now, obviously, you're too far to do anything. My fire base over here moved. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You would be half rate. So that would be a 2 table. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5, plus 7. You would be too much to see because of the smoke. So you can't, you won't be able to fire anyways. All right, so that is 1. 2. 3. Now he's a 1-2-6, so there's not going to be any long range fire from him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be a +4 minus 1 minus 2. So it would be a +2 on the 4 table. Let's try that. Command die roll, so he's good. And he will be in command. One, 2, 3. Right. Yeah, so it's going to be a 4 up to... Yeah, all right. Well, worth a shot, I guess. So we're going to have no residual because of all the grain. And we can continue our move. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this would become known. That would become known probably. One, 2, yep. So that's going to be known. All right, next up, we'll pay 1, will be activated. All right, well, this down 2 is a 5, which gets us a squad leader and support weapon. So we have a squad, which is another 436. Yep, 436. A lot of conscripts coming in. You can't be SS, but I'll roll anyways. I don't think anyways. I'm pretty sure there's no 436 SS. We have a leader, which is a 3. Really? A 3 is going to be a 9, 2, plus 1 for being a conscript is a 4, which gives us a 9, 1. They're getting the leaders, but really shit squads. All right, weapon is a 9, and that is a medium. All right. Now that is 3 portage points. So you spent 1. That would be 2. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you'd be hip. 4.5. Yeah. All right, you're gonna do the same. Another dummy. And then we do you. So you're gonna come here. Can anything see you? I would have to drop conceal. No, wait, you can still see. All right, so activation roll, another 6. Love it. Me and my 6s, I tell you. All right, you'll be paying 2. And I'm going to have to activate somebody else. Not you. Not you. Oh, you're not even going to be seen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to come here for 3. That would be 4.5. You still won't be seen because I'm going to be clipping that wall. And you cannot enter the house because you don't have enough move. 2, 3, 4.5. That would be 6.5. So you're going to have to stop there. Both of you are going to have to stop there. And then lastly, we have you. You can come here. Again, same thing. 5, 6. So you're going to pay 1, 3, 4. Let's see if we can see it, and we'll take a shot. All right, I can see him. So I'm going to take this off. Now he's only in orchard, which kind of sucks. So let's activate him. And we rolled a 3. This down 2 is a 7. 7 is a dummy. All right, so that is the movement phase. Now, offensive fire. So this goes away. I fucked up the artillery again. I was supposed to move the artillery. God damn it. Ugh. Making too many mistakes. I think I'm really exhausted, guys. That's been a lot of ASL in the last 2 or 3 weeks. This should have continued or not. So let's start with this guy here. Now, continuation is going to be a 1 or a 2. Okay, so we do have a continuation. We have an automatic correction because that's just the way the artillery works. So we'll bring him back. We'll adjust 6 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think we'll stay with smoke. Put that back to an FFE1. I don't want to destroy the building, but yeah, all that smoke's got to change. I'm going to take a while to do that. So let's put down a second barrage of smoke. Then I'll adjust the earlier smoke that should be now at a +2 and get rid of some of that dispersed. All right, so you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Well, let's get rid of all this. Yeah, that's what I need. I need to have something like that. All right, so you guys are all flipped over to level 2 smoke, which means you only have 2 gray counters, not 3. I'm probably missing one here too. All right, so cloned. Everything's cloned. You guys are good. And then we'll have drifting smoke coming in the advancing fire phase again. All right, now the second FFE again will be automatic. So this one takes place 13 June, which is this time 80 years ago. So this one's good. Tomorrow I'm going to do a live stream of a scenario with the British and Germans on 14 June at same time. And that'll be my last stream. So tonight and tomorrow are live streams, and then we do the wrap up on Saturday. So yeah, there will be one more coming tomorrow, but it's going to be a live one. It's deluxe, and it's got Panthers, British, and Sherman, 5 Charlies. So that should be quite a blast. I'm hoping, anyways. All right, so we need a continuation for the other one, and we rolled a 6, so that means it's gone. We can zip that one goodbye. Do a little switcheroo. All right, so I should have done that in the prep fire. German moves are done. Now we can go defensive fire. Too far for you. I got a bazooka, but it's not going to do shit in grain. I'm starting to remember that rule about needing a hard target. Same with this location, just too far away. You're going to have to move. I do have a mortar, but no targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could see this guy. So let's yeah, let's fire the mortar. So I need a command die roll. Well, he's panicked, so never mind. There goes that. And I think that's going to be it for defensive fire. Advancing fire phase. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you would be firing at 3 firepower, well, on the 2 table. Plus 1, 2, plus 3. Actually be on the 1 because you're concealed. So there's no points. No points. And I could fire here. So this will be probably a 2 up 1. I do clip the grain, so there will be a +1 on the 2 table. All right, well, don't have to worry about that. And route phase, nothing's broken that has to run. And advancing fire, I forgot to do the flames or smoke. Wall o' smoke. And home. Gotcha. I was wondering. And go. Alrighty. That is a wall of smoke. Good luck making heads or tails out of that. Advanced phase. So let's go down here. You guys will keep moving. Uh, it's only a 126, so I think I can take it. And you're gonna come into this location here, and you'll still be concealed. All right, close combats. Do we have any concealment to gain? No, possibly. Nope. 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 All right. And we are into turn 2 for the Amerikanskis. Wind change. Random event much? Nope. And we do have one broken guy here. I don't think I have any self-rally. No, that's it. All right, so this guy needs a 10. Prep fire. I really don't have any. My question I got is, do I leave this guy up here just to break concealment, or do I move him south? I think I have to leave him there. This is too much grain. They would get too close to pay much mind. Yeah, I don't have any shots. I could, no, you're got grain, hedge in the way. I'm gonna have to start sending guys up north, or to the west. NQOS. I know what that is, but I'm drawing a blank right now. No quarter, what's it? No question of surrender. Oh, no question of surrender. Can you use this 126 for consumer breaker? I could. I mean, if I'm going to sacrifice something, crews are always better. Yeah, okay. Um, crews are always better because usually you get them back easier than maybe you get back squads. Any rate, move. What do we want to do? You have to get back into that building. Command die roll. All right, you're in command. Now, what's the best way to do that? Oh, I need a bathroom break, guys. Give me a second. I'll be back. Right. I have my thinking beverage now. How heck, see that game? No question of surrender. How is it? I think I saw you put a clip up, didn't you? I'm pretty sure I saw you put a clip up. I don't think I've ever played or looked at a GTS game, so I really have no concept of what it is. Grand Tactical Series? What is it? Let's look it up. No question of surrender. Grand Tactical Series. North Africa. Oh, very nice. French Foreign Legion fighting in the desert. That it looks really cool. You guys can move to this location quite easily. So that'll be 1. 2. 3, 4. Now you guys are going to attempt to fire, so I need a command die roll from you guys. Action die roll, excuse me. You don't panic. So you're going to be paying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus 1 for non-assault will be plus 5 on the 4. No, you're not going to do that. That would be silly. That's a sniper check waiting to happen. You. I need you to up north to deal with this. Where is my other bazookas? 1 there. 2. 3. And I lost 1. That's right. I'm down 1 bazooka. So you have to get up there. How am I going to get to that location? First of all, can you even move? All right, crews get a +1, so that'll be yes. If I come this way for assault move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof, oof. You're going to use non-assault move and come into Z4. Now, you could take a shot, but it's going to be long range. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll be on the 1 table. Probably going to clip this grain. However, we'll be non-assault, so it might be a 1 shot, 1 flat. You've already made your action die roll, so you're going to fire instead. You're going to be paying 4 up 1 because of the non-assault. All right, so that's great. This would be 2. This would be 1 residual. So it's not going to be any residual. No, there'll be 1 residual in that location. You guys can't fire too far away. I don't want to take that shot. So let's keep moving into the shell hole for 3.5. Three and a half, eh? All right, well, you up here, I'm going to be trapped north of the road or west of the road, so. Oh, wait, they don't have any HE, so I can move almost without restraint. So let's swap these two. The 337 is moving, so you're going to CX. Go down for 1. Into here for 3. 4, 5, 6. You. Yep, they had a 7 command roll for those guys. Yeah, this guy here is panicked. All right, well, there goes that idea. Just the problem is like these guys are elite paratroopers and they have a 6 morale. There's something wrong with that. Um, I have these guys here, so I can't even move anybody else. These guys are kind of wasted back here, but I really don't know where I want to move them to. 1, 2, 3, 4, bypass 5, 6. They could advance into S1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I can move right into T1. I gotta move. I can't stay. All right, so I am in command. And let's go 1, 2, bypass 3, 4, 5, 6 into T1. Um, let's move you guys to where do I want to go? It's only smoke, so I could always run back into that location, except it would be 2, 5. It would cost me 5 move. And he very likely could turn that back into an HE in the next round. Enemy artillery doesn't use spotters, so it's strictly random where it goes. Oh, for that matter, this should be an FFE2. Let's use an OBA. Might be a little bit better. There we go. That's a little better. I don't want to go back into that smoke just yet, but I'm going to have to move you guys. So if I assault move you guys to here, you'll keep your concealment. You guys are going to go... Oh, wait, I can do command die roll. All right, so he's in command. That's fine. You can bypass 1, bypass 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could fire, but it's going to be on the 2, up 1. 2 up 1. All right, so you can fire. Let's do a 2 up 1 shot. And we have a 7 on the 2 is going to be a miss. 1 residual in that location. I've got 2, potentially 4 squads, maybe an AFV here. And I've got 1 squad to deal with. I got to move that Shrek. All right, you command die roll. You're going to CX. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are panicked. I'm going to have to leave you there. Indecision is killing me. All right, let's go to defending fire phase. You guys are going to move. No shot. You've already fired. That's woods. Too much in the way. You guys can't see. All right, so advancing fire phase. Now we can do flame spread if there was any. We don't have to. Smoke is already down. Residual comes off. And we'll go to advanced phase. You guys are going to come into there. All right, so you're going to come like this, 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 this. When you're in this location, I'll be able to see you. That's a wood building, so it would be a 6 up 1 shot into that location. So you're fine. You guys are a little advanced. You guys will come to S1. You'll come into that location. Give me a little bit of depth. You guys are going to have to hang out there. This really sucks. And you'll come into this location. All right, so you'll get concealment, but you will be CX'd. All right, close combat none, any concealment gain. I would say no, and then we're into the German turn 3. All right, wind change, die roll. We have a 9. How many more reinforcements do we get? We get 12. All right, which board do they come on? It's going to be the side yet again. All right, so again, 2 dice. This will be the middle board plus 2. 1, 2, 3. That'll be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. That'll be for 3. For 8. And 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 3 more. 1 for 3. 1 for 8. We've already got 2, so it's going to have to be a reroll. So it's going to be 6. And we only have 1 there, okay? And then lastly, 1 for 8, reroll. 4 for 4. All right. So our reinforcements for the Germans have arrived. Now let's do rallies. Do we have any? I think everything's nothing's broken. No. All right, so prep fire. First things first is OBA. This is an FFE2, which we have to roll. That should have flipped over. And we have to do a continuation. Now we have no enemy. I should say Americans within the blast radius, so we have to do a 1 or a 2 and roll the 5. All right, so this is gone, as is that. Now we flip over all the smoke, so this stuff should all be gone. Right, and then let's get rid of all the gray smoke, actually. And then we can flip everything over. And then we can put fresh smoke down. All right, so that's fine. We kind of skirted that one. 150 OBAs coming down. That could have been really deadly. All right, let's go to other prep fire. Do we have any? I want to say no. Let's move. We have to get going and start taking buildings. We only have a minimum of 8 turns, and then we roll for game end. So we need to get trucking. Let's start with the guys not, on the board first. So let's start with you. Uh, Panic for second line green and conscript. You are not, so you guys are fine. We don't know what's here yet, but we can assume it's probably just a scout. I do have to worry about these guys, so I don't want to go into the wire. What if I come this way for 1.5? Problem is he's by himself and he's going to get cut to shreds. If I move into Z8, he's going to get shot by this guy. If I move into Y9, he's going to get shot by this guy. He's not going to have any protection. He'll be in the open. If I move 1.5 and I throw smoke, that would be 3.5. I would not be able. Well, I have a leader, so I could move past that as well. Let's do that. So let's be 1.5. Let's try throw smoke. We have a 1. We need it. Don't get it. So that's 1.5. If I come this way for 3, 4, 5. Let's get a command dial from you so you make it. And you're going to first fire. That'll be on the 6 flat. 8 on the 6 is a pinning. And he is fine. Now we have 2 residual. That location. And we still have 1 move. If I come this way. No, I'm going to stay there because I can get a shot back now. You are fine. So let's start up for 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. I got to be careful. There might be a Shrek around here. I'm going to delay there. No, I'm going to come on to this guy here. Start up 1, turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot of delay, and we'll stop here. They're going to be buttoned up too. They can't shoot HE, so they may as well stay buttoned up. You're going to take this opportunity to panic and not do shit. You here are good to go. Where do I want to put you? Normally it's the route most direct, I would think. I believe that's the case. I normally what would happen is I would roll on the advanced attitude move, and I would do what that said. So in this case, it was a 5. If a known friendly in LOS is solid in the location with higher TEM. So I'm in the grain. So in this case, I'd normally move what I think would be in the best interest. But by the book, they would have just moved 1 hex closer. But some of the moves I just don't like in the table, so I rarely use those, to be honest. What am I do with you? Well, we have woods here. I can't go that way. So, um, let's start up for one. Pivot for two. Go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Um, I want to drive onto the wire. There's a chance I could destroy it, but I could also get bogged down. Either way, let's go buttoned up. Start up 1, turn 2, 3, turn 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I always forget my moves. So they're buttoned down. If I drive onto the wire, there's a chance, slim chance, I might be able to destroy it. But I'd have to take a bog check, and I'd be 2 hexes away from whatever this is. If I stay here, these guys could move into there, and then they could advance under the tank, and I could use assault movement to give them some cover through the open ground. And I do have smoke capability, which I could fire as well. So let's do that. You're going to stay there buttoned up. Where do I want to fire? Probably want to rotate facing that way. You guys need an action die roll. You're fine. And you're going to assault move into the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. You would be +1, +2, +3 for CX on the 8 table. I would drop concealment and then I would be blasted with this guy, but he only has smoke anyways. So I think I might as well take that shot. It would be an 8 up 3 because of the CX. Can they act? Yes, they can. All right, let's roll. Did I even enter that in? Yeah, 4-4, okay. So it's going to be an 8 up 3 shot into that location. That's a good one. 6 on the 8's a 1 check. So the 7-0 is broken. And the 4-3-6 is broken, barely. That worked out. We had 8 firepower, would be 4, down 1 because of the orchard, so it would be 2 residual. Now I could fire on the 2 table up 3, but that's up 2. But I don't think I will. Yeah, so that didn't really work out. I thought they would survive, but I didn't expect to roll a 3 either. What about you guys? All right, you can move normally. So let's go the same way. You're going to go 1, 2. Uh, 3. Do I want to go there? Yeah, you guys will stay there. That's fine. All right. You guys have to head straight across the board until you get spotted. So you're going to take 1 step onto the board. I'll leave those guys there. Yep. Be activated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Um, All right, so I'm 17 hexes away, so it's too far to activate until I come to this location, then I will. All right, and all that for that. So use a dummy. You are going to pay 1, then you're going to pay 3. All right, so you can make it. So that'll be activated. 1 is always activated. This down 2 is a 7. 7's a dummy. 1, 3. Yeah, I would say you'd be in range. Is that the right hex? Oh. 1, 2, plus 3, plus 4. So you would be able to see it, and we're 14 hex range. So activation check. And we have another dummy. All right, first guy up is going to pay 1. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So you can't see. I can't see, cannot see. So it looks like you're going to make it. 1, 2, 3. Now you'll be seen. 1, 2, plus 3, 4 for the orchard. Yep, so you're going to be seen. Activation check. We have a 2. This down 2 is a 5. Squad, support weapon, leader, and I think smoke. No, squad leader, support weapon. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's going to be a 4, 6, 8. All right, Captain Eyebrow, thank you very much for coming by. Appreciate the points. I keep forgetting. I really got to get better at that. So this is going to be a 4, 6, 7. This is going to be a 6 up 1, and the 7 is going to be a light. I think I'm pretty close on that. Yeah, 4, 6, 7, 6 up 1, and a light. Is he SS? He is not. Four, 6, 7, a 6 up 1. You can lug his ass around, and we'll give you an LNG for good measure. Now nothing can shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I guess you want to come to this location. So that would be 4, 5, 6. Let's go bypass 4, 5, 6. Now that's going to be way too much grain, so I'm not even going to attempt that shot. You're going to come the same way. So in this location, you'll activate. And you will be activated. That's a 4. Okay, so squad is a 4, 6, 7. Leader's going to be nothing. Support weapon is a medium and smoke. One, two, 3. Let's go one more for 4. And we'll have to stop there. So you're going to come here for 1. Yeah, this guy will definitely activate you. Unless you roll that. All right, next guy up, you're going to pay 2 +1 +2 +3, so you will be seen. Activation check, we have a 6, so you're a dummy. Next guy, same thing. And we have a 2. This down 2 is a 7, which is a dummy. That's a lot of dummies we've been producing. What do we have so far? That's 18. We have 20 dummies so far out of 48. You are going to be coming into here for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, so you'll be seen. Be activated as a squad leader in support weapon squad. 4, 6, 7. Leaders of 5. Eight, 1. And support weapon is a 6, which is a HMG. Son of a bitch. All right, 4, 6, 7 with an HMG. And we said a 8-0. A1. That was in that location. So I'm going to fire. That's going to be +1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1 for non-assault. Down 2 for the leadership. Will give me a net +2 on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be on the 4 up 2. Assuming I can do anything. 9-1, yep. Barely, but he's in command. All right, so let's do a 4 up 2 into that location. 7 on the 2, no rate, and you are done. Not going to leave any residual. So that was 1. I want to come to here, so let's go 2.5. That would be 4. Oh, I never moved you guys yet. I could fire the squad. Squad hasn't fired yet. That would be on the 2 table. +2 -1. Oh, non-assault. So it would be on the 2 flat. Let's do a 2 flat shot. 6 on the 2. Should be a pinning. Yes. Pinning test. Check for the A1. Sniper, and the 4, 6, 7 is pinned. Wow. When you're pinned, you're pinned. All right, sniper. Sniper is lukewarm. All right, so let's go direction 3 for 1. 1. I'm thinking you're the closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, you're going to be the closest. All right, so it's going to land on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're buttoned up, so I cannot target you. Let's drop it on you. Although the Axis sniper is right there, so I guess that would be the closest target. So I pinned his sniper. Okay, well, I guess that's good. Important thing is that we pinned the squad so they can't move any further. Let's go to this guy here. He'll be an 8-0. And they are fine. So let's go I got wire, no wire shell holes. Bazooka, no hard target, so I don't got to worry about him. This guy's already fired. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I come within normal range, he'll be giving me a 2 firepower attack, modified by 2 grain and non-assaults. And then, of course, there's you as well. Let's give him a command roll, see what happens. So that's a 6. A 6 on the enemy action for attitude is move, full move, random at start. That is just a ridiculous move command. It wants me to do this. Head in direction 4, my full move, which is ridiculous. That's why I don't use those move tables, because they don't make sense sometimes. All right. We want to move you. We want to get close to this, but we have a wire in the way. If I assault move, I could final fire the squad. That would be +2, -1 for leadership, so a +1 on the 2. All right, well, there's that. That you're done. Now you are fine as well. So you're going to come this way for 1.5. You've got white phosphorus. No, that's in 45 only. Okay. So it looks like I'm only firing HE. Maybe I should have kept with the M2 mortar, not the M19. You're in command because of this guy, so you can fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be base 7 with a +3, -1 for non-assault. So it's going to be a 5 or less I need to hit. That is not a hit, and I am out of shot. Now, we did say no using non-assault, so let's keep going. That's going to be 3 move. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be a base 7. Again, you're going to be at a... Oh, wait, there's a tree in the way, maybe. Let's do a command die roll. All right, so again, because there's a crew, there's a +1, so they are in command. We're going to attempt a shot. I hope the heck I can see. I can. Thread the needle. +1, +2, -1 for non-assault. So again, it's going to be a 6 or less to hit. That is my one and only shot. And I do hit. So we're going to be on the 4 table. That's a 60, so it's going to be on the 4. For a result, we have an 8. So really? Missed it by 1. Now I could intensifier. That would be a +2 to hit. It would be +1, +2, +4. Down 1. So it would be +3 would be a 4 or less to hit intensifier. Risk breaking my mortar on a 9. What the hell? All right, so I miss, and I'm out of shots, and that's intensified. You're going to do the same. You're going to pay +1, +2, -1 non-assault, and you've acquired, so it's going to be a 0, which means a 7 or less will hit. All right, so I hit. That is the only shot I can take, and I will be on the 4 table. All that for that. That's 3. One, two, three, 4. So I need to move a little bit closer. Let's go 4.5. And we'll stop there. That is really risky. I'm really pushing it. You here. Now you're on row 4, so you have to come this way. You won't be seen until you enter this location. And then I'm going to have to drop this to activate this guy. And he's the 1. All right, this down 2 is a 8, and that should be a half squad. 8 is indeed a half squad, and we have a 447. No, 436, half squad. Oh, wow. The Germans are getting screwed with all these half squads, 436s. All right, so we have a 236. And I may as well fire because this guy's going to come in there too. So this is going to be a 6 up 1, assuming he can fire, which he can. That's a waste of a snake eyes. 8 on the 6 is a pinning task check, and he's fine. All right, so I'm first fired. He's fine, and we have 2 residual in that location. So now you're going to come here, and then you're going to come here and activate. As a down 2 is going to be squad leader. Squad leader. All right. Squad. Another 436 and a leader. Alrighty. So we have a 467. We have a 436, and we have a 5 gets us an 8-1. First things first is we'll give them a 2 up 1 shot from the residual. All right, so that's no sniper. So it's going to be a 5 on the 2, which is an NMC. Wow. NMC for the 8-1. Sniper 436 broken. And the 467 is heat of frickin' battle. 7. So you're battle hardened. All right. Now I'll final fire. And it's going to be on the 2 up 1. Alrighty then. Okay, you're going to come here for 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that'll be activated or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you will be activated. Unless I roll that. And you are going to come here for 1. That would be 3. 4, we said you could see before, so let's do that. 3 is going to be active. Down 2 is another AF frickin' V. All right, so what kind is it? It is a 6. 6 is going to be a tank destroyer. Germans do have those, so we're going to be using that. All right, so this gets us a 7. June 44 is going to be a Stug 3G. Stug 3G. All right, so we have a Stug coming out to play. That's not good. 1, 3, 4 you spent into that location. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll spend 11, 12, 2 to enter this hex, and then we'll stop on a 13. That's going to hurt. Get that right in the face. All right, that's it for the move. Defending fire, do we have any? Let's get rid of residual. No. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could fire, but that would lose my concealment, and I'd have to pay +1, 2, no, 1, 2, +3. So it's going to be a long shot, so I'm not going to bother. Nothing else is going to shoot. All right, advancing fire. It does have some. So you're going to fire 7.5 will be on the 3.5, so the 2. 2 up 1. No effect. You guys here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be +1, +2. 2 up 2. So that's not going to cower. It's going to be 6 on the 2 as a pinning task check. And it is the allied sniper. So you're pinned. And the allied sniper is hot. 5 for 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess where you're going to land. Leader squad. Bye-bye. And you take a 1 check. And that would be a 5 up 4 would be a 9, so you're just broken. That was extremely lucky. That was very lucky. Defensive fire is done. Advancing fire, smoke is already down. And I don't think anything else. Oh, yeah, you're going to shoot. Oh, you're going to shoot. So it's going to be +2. +7. So you can't hit. And you are acquired, though. You guys here, let's fire 6 half to be 2. 2 up 1. No effect. I got to be crew exposed to fire, so I'm not going to do that. Nor are you. All right, so route phase. Do we have anything broken that has to move? You guys are not in open ground, so you don't have to move, but there's a leader here. Let's run back. That would be 3. That would be 6. I don't think this house would be seen, so I don't think that's a valid route destination. Yeah, I clipped the trees. And I think I see that guy down here anyways. I do. All right, so I can't go that way. So yeah, you're going to come back this way. So that'll be 3. That'll be 6. You guys are going to jump into this tree line here. And then we will, oh, this would be visible now, I guess. Um, yeah, right. So advanced phase, let's bring the leader back. He's going to go route these guys eventually. I need that medium up front. And you guys can start advancing this way, this way. You're going to go into the trees. You guys are going to come to here. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Gorgeous smoke. My two tank destroyers here, they both depleted their smoke supply too, so which kind of sucks. And this is all OBA. And it used to be bigger. It used to always come down here too. That was on the first turn. And this is all going to go away in turn 4. That'll be it for the routes in advance. You guys will stay hunkered down in the building for now until that tank destroyer does its job, or I should say assault gun. And let's go to close combat. Nobody can gain concealment because everybody's in sight. So, yeah. All right. Turn 3 America. All right. Wind change. We have a 3. We do not get our random event. Now, in order to have my reinforcements roll on, I need to roll 3 less the current game turn on 2 dice, which means I gotta wait till turn 5 and roll snake eyes. All right, so I got time for that. You're gonna stay there. Let's lose that. Let's lose that. Try rally this guy. Nope. Anything broken on the American side? Not really. Here, this guy needs a 7 down 4, so a 3. And that'll be it for the rally phase. Prep fire. I need a command die roll from you. All right, so you're in play. You're gonna drop that, and you're gonna fire a Shrek into that freaking martyr. Now you're gonna need a base 4. Nothing for target size, so you just need a 4 up. Oh, critical. Critical on the martyr. Well, that martyr is Boubard. All right, so that is heat. Bass 44 is a kill of 16. Doubled is 32. So anything but a 12, and it'll be a burn. All right, so we have a burn. And wreck. Casualty bin, allied, send, and wreck. I guess we don't need this copy here. And we have a blaze. Good shooting guns. Wow. That's what we pay you for, the big bucks. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try a shot. Okay, so I don't clip the tree, and it's going to be on the 6 flat. I need a command die roll. All right, never mind. He's going to panic. You need a command die roll, so you make it. The mortar shot, I don't really have one anymore, so I'm going to move you guys. You're going to move. Or do I keep you there? I think I have to move you. What am I going to do with you? Nothing, apparently. Now, if I fire at you, one for the orchard, one for the vehicle, one for the woods, be +3, 4 for CX on the 8. 8 up 4. I need a command die roll for the 747 and the half squad. Half squad cannot make it, so it's going to be on the 6 up 4. 3. 6 up 3. All right, so that's done. You here, you're going to hang out. Smoke will be gone next turn. You guys have to start moving. So let's get a command die roll for Winters. And then we'll move him as well as you. Now I think I'm going to leave you there. You're going to hang out because I need to have some protection. You really have no shot. That's too far away now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to be needing Snake Eyes to hit. You're going to hang out. And then you, what are you going to do? You're going to fire at this guy here. All right, so that's going to be straight down the line. 1, 2, 3. Down 1. So it's going to be a +2 on the 8. +2 on the 8. 8 on the 8's an NMC for the 468. And heat of battle again. 8 because you're elite -1, so you're going to be fanatic. And you're out of shot. You here. Don't fucking panic. Rip. Now you're dead. It is a 60. What do I need? That would be a 4. K2. I could maybe immobilize it. If I get a critical, I could maybe get a destruction. Let's try it. Let's try a 60 mortar on the Stug. All right, so I skipped the building, which is what I was worried about. So let's drop a shell on you. You're in command because of this guy. So you have a +1 to hit, so it's going to be a 6 or less to hit. That is right, but a miss. All right, so you've acquired. Now you need a 7 or less to hit. That is a hit, but no raise. Now I need Snake Eyes because of the... Actually, no, it'd be a +1, wouldn't it? No, there's a 3 armor, so that's fine. Okay, so that's it. You're done. And I think that's going to be it for the prep fire. Let's do move. And we'll start up here. What do we want to do with you? Oh, you're at mortar. Never mind, you're just going to hang out. Bypass 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll hang out there. I got to move up here. I got to move to 01 is where I have to move. These guys have to fall back. I'm going to have to break them, I think. All right, let's move you. So you're going to come here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a Shrek in your CX, so you can only go 5 on the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll advance into the wheat. That'll put you in position to take out the Stug if he comes close enough. All right, so that's going to be it for the move. Let's go to defensive fire. Now, I was thinking about fire and smoke, but because that's all I have on this guy. I don't have any HE, only have AP now. All I have is smoke, but the smoke will go away in next turn anyways. And I cannot acquire with AP, so I think that would just be a waste of a roll, so I'm not going to bother. You guys can fire if you don't panic, which you do. You here. You panic. Wait. Elite panics on the 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could fire Shrek into that. That would be +6. 3 hexes away. 4 hexes away. So you're not going to hit. So you're not going to fire the Shrek. You're going to fire the squad. It's going to be a 4 up. Well, that's not worth a shot either. 4 up 5. I think we got lightning coming. So hopefully my power stays on. Yeah, they're not going to bother firing. That's a sniper check waiting to happen. This guy here, however, panic much? Nope. Waste of a snake eyes. So you're going to fire. You've acquired. You're buttoned up, canceled. 2x range reduces the house to a +1, which means you're going to need a 7 or less to hit, which he Freddy's it big time. All right, you are going to fire on the 6 up 1. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. And I don't have to worry about breaking you guys because you break. Which is good because I want to move. 2, 4. You're going to have to stop here. That's going to be it. I could fire you. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may as well. No. You're going to fire at this guy up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you'll be that'll be on the 8 table. +1, +2, +5, down 1. +4 on the 8. All right, no effect. And that is that. Advancing fire, I don't have any. And route phase. All right, so you guys are going to route 2, 4. What else is broken that has to run? I think that's it. That's it for route phase. And German advance. You're fine. You're going to move to there. You're fine in the building, I guess. Let's move you up this way so you can take a shot at that martyr. And you're going to hang out there. Everybody here is going to hang out. Nobody else is going to move. Do I want to move you? Not really. All right, that's it for that turn. And concealment gain. So you would not. You would not. You would not. No concealment gain, and we're into the German turn 4. What say the audience? Should we do one more turn? 8:30? I think we will. Let's start with how many of these guys come on. So we have 7 + 4 is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's bring them all on. And which side do they come on? It'll be from the north again. All right, so we have 12. We need 12 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, so we have K, U, S, L, E, F, CC, FF, all right, and S, H, Q, and Y. Y indeed. If you lose connection with the stream there, guys, it's probably because the power went out. We do have lightning and thunder in the area, so if I suddenly go dark, that's why. All right, let's get rid of the pins. We don't need those anymore. And let's do wind change. 6. No RE for the enemy, which is great. I didn't do flame spread, which I should do. Now, we do have a breeze. So this will be at a 0 modifier, not attached as well, and it is moderate. So do we catch blaze? 7 says no. This guy here would be at a +1 with a -2. So that would be a -1 total. And that would catch blaze. That's going to work out really good. It's going to work out really, really good. All right, rally phase. So we have a self rally here. And we have a rally here. Okay. And then we have, this guy needs a 7. And he is back in action. All right, Americans, you cannot. That is it for that. So let's go to prep fire phase. So all this is going to be gone. That is no longer pinned. And prep fire, let's go with smoke onto you. So you need a command die roll. You panic. Love it. It's not going well for the Germans. I don't think they can pull this one off. I don't know why I'm coming this way. This is open ground. I should be coming up this way. That was really stupid. Prep fire. Three, 4. I'm thinking of overrunning this mortar crew. I'm not going to have any shots. Let's go to move, and we'll start with the suspects off board. So let's start with the left here. All right, that's going to be 1. One, 2, 3 plus 4. I clip the hedge, so that's fine. Once you get here, you'll be activated. And that is a dummy. Next up is 2, 3 activation. Dummy. You're going to pay 1. Looks like you got a free run. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Yep, so you're going to be activated there. All right, you are. This down 2 is a 3. So we have squad leader, fortification, and support weapon. Squad. Now 4 is, I think, a 468. SS is, no, it's a 658. So we do have SS, which means all the rest of these guys are going to be SS. So I'm going to make it that way. So we'll give this guy a 658 for the first dude. And then we'll roll the second squad. That's a 5, which is a 548 SS. We have a leader. -1's a 7 will get us a probably 80. 80. Support weapon is a light. And then we have smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't shoot, so they're just going to keep going. 5, 6. You're going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think you're going to be seen. No, he clipped the wall. So that's fine for you. You here are going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys here will be going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 3. That'll be 6. +1, +2, +3. So you will be activated here. And you are a dummy. All right, you are going to go 2, 5, and you'll stop. You're going to come 3, 6, 3, 6, 1, 4, 5.5. One, 2, 3. So you guys would both be activated. All right, so you are 1. This down 2. We have a frickin' AFV with a tank rider. Squad comes on as a rider. All right, so what kind of tank is it? It's a AFV. It's a 4, which gets us a either a Tiger or a Panzer 3. Jesus. Looks like we have a Tiger, which makes sense because they're SS. Part of the MSR, all vehicles are going to be SS. So it is a Tiger. Tiger long. Alrighty, heavy tank. We have a Taiga, and the squad's going to be a 10, which gets us a 447 SS as a rider. Sweet. All right, and this guy here is a dummy. All right, this is going to suck. The bazooka is pretty good, but I need to get a good shot at the rear where the armor is only 8, or the side. You're going to have a rough job ahead of you, buddy. That is it for the move. Defending fire. Does I have any? Yes, I have you. No, I never moved you guys. We're not even done the move yet. What am I talking about? I still have the rest of you guys. All right, so let me put you guys back into move. And we'll start with you. Let's go 1. One, 2, 3. Non-assault would be +2. It would be half rate because of long range. and it would leave no residual. Well, you panic. That sucks. Let's go you. And the other guy as well. Let's fire. So it's going to be on the 6. Oh, we don't hit the grain. So +1, +2, non-assault will be a +1. It is long range, so it's going to be on the 6 table, +1. 8 on the 6 is an NMC. Pinning task check. All right, so you're pinned. And there will be, we said 6, so that would be 4, 2, so it'll be 1 residual in that location. Now you are going to come up here for 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys there, don't panic. So you're going to come here for 1, 2, let's take a command die roll from this guy here. So he's in command, and we're going to try a shot here. Now, this is a shell hole, so this is 1, +2, -1 for non-assault. Would be a +1 with a -1 leader. I could fire on the 6 table with the squad, but I don't think I will. I'm going to fire the medium only. And it's going to be on the 4 table, flat. 6 on the 4 is an NMC, so the 6 up 1 is broken, not to be unexpected. And you are broken as well. Very nice. Now that is a 4, so that would be 2, 1, so there won't be any residual. And I do have rate on the medium, but my covered arc is not really convenient. All right, you. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Now I've only fired the support weapon, so I haven't fired the squad yet. You are going to go. This is +1, +4. 3 hex range would be base 7, so I still need a 3 to hit. Let's go assault move for 1, 1.5. I'm going to final fire the first fire the squad, so that's going to be a 6 up 1. The leader was fired on the machine gun, so I can't use him for that. So it's going to be a 6 up 1. All right, cowers. However, we do have a 3 on the 4, which is a 2 check. All right, so he's final fired. I guess we'll just get rid of that. And we have a 2 check on the fanatic, and he is hunky dory. So that was a 6 down on the 4. That would be 1 residual because of the grain. Yes. Yeah, 4 down to 2, and then down to the 1. You are panicked. No, you're not. You're not. You're going to come here. Rally that guy. Not going to bother shooting. You here are panicked. All right, so that goes. You are fine. How am I going to move you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to get closer. So let's use the grain. So you're going to come here for 1.5. That'll be 2.5. That would be 4.5. Let's try a shot. What the hell? All right, you fail, so it doesn't matter. And you lose your acquisition. We said 5.5, so you're fine there. You panicked for reasons. All right, you guys are going to move. Let's start with you. You're going to CX. You're going to go 1. No, you're not going to CX. You only got 3 move. You have to. All right, so you're going to go 1. You're going to bypass on the back side of the house for 2. And then 3, 4 into there. That'll DM you. You're going to keep firing on the tank. I think that's a priority. Nothing else can see. You guys now. Let's move as a stack. Wait, this is an orchard. I don't want to go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 1, 2, plus 3, down 1 for non-assault. Probably a negative leader there. So I don't think I want to do that. I want to come up to H2. Yeah, you'll just come to H3. That's fine. All right, that's going to be the move. And now we're going to do defensive fire. All right. You guys don't have a shot. I mean, I never moved you. Let's come in. What am I going to do with this guy? I should have fired him. I should have fired that guy. Let's come into the woods. I got to be careful. If I come into there, I'm probably going to nuke by a mortar. I know it's there, but I really wouldn't know that's there. I know that the American has 3 mortars on the board, and I've only seen 2 so far, so. Should have fired him right into there. It would have been a 6 up 1. Defending fire. No shots. No shots. No shots. You've already... Oh, you here. All right, so you're in command because of him. So let's fire another shot into the tank. Acquisition and size will cancel, so I need a 7 or less to hit. That is a hit, rate, and a sniper. So now I need a snake eyes. Okay. Well, I think I just immobilized it. Let's look at ordnance, and we want FE resolution. All armor factors greater than 8 or less than equal to 4. So there's no modifiers to it. I've just rolled snake eyes, which means it is a K2, which is an immobilization. If I hit, that's a turret hit. No, it's a hull hit. So I hit the hull, so it is immobilized. Yep. All right, so that's immobilized. So now I need a task check to avoid bailing, which they pass because they're elite. And we are immobilized. So let's use the this. And we've acquired twice. That is great. I just immobilized the Stug with a freaking mortar shot. I think that's fine. We do have rates. So let's switch fire HE onto this guy here. Assuming I can see him. I can. All right, so +1 for the brush will be a 6 or less to hit. Oh, I forgot the sniper. So that is a hit and rate. Let me do the result and then I'll do the sniper. So nothing on the results. 2 snipers. 1, 2. We have a 4 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you shitting me? All right, Winters, are you up to bat? Yep. And the half squad. Yep. So I'm gonna pick him. He needs a wound die roll, which he passes, so he's wounded. Winters is wounded. Let's get rid of that. You need another sniper check, and that fails. Now I could do a sniper check. This is my defensive fire phase. I would need snake eyes, but I don't really have a target, so I may as well. All right. Assuming he makes it, which he does. All right, so you're done. You're TI because of that. And now we can do other shoosting. I think I'm done. Yeah, advancing fire phase, flame spreads. Let's try get V7 again. Nope. Does that turn into a blaze? So that would be a negative. Green. What is green? 10 and spreads on a 6. Moderate is 0, so it actually would be enough. All right, so we do have a blaze. I forgot to put smoke down. All right, so we have gray smoke from the wreck. This just appeared, so there's not going to be any smoke yet. And we're into the rout phase. What's broken on the Germans? Now, you guys have to move. So you see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too close. You have to come all the way back to there. Oh, I guess you're going all the way back to there. Attacker has to rout first. Now that's it for them. So now the defender. You can come here. Where's your target? This is your target here. Now you can go here without being interdicted. You see him though, so you can't go there. So it looks like N0 will be your destination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so yeah, that's legit. And it looks like you can do that just fine. That's it for the routes. Let's go into the advanced phase. Germans gotta move, eh? Yeah, that's like, what do I do with this guy? He's gonna get vaped by a mortar. But I don't know the mortar's there, so I guess I have to do that. That would be an interesting shot, but I'd probably get hit myself, so I don't want to do that. You guys here have to get closer. So you're going to have to come up this way. You guys are going to get disintegrated. There's not going to be any obscuration from the grain. So it's going to be 3 hexes away, base 7 with a +3. So it's going to be 4 less to get a shell into that window. Any rate, close combats. Do we have any concealment? None to be had. All right, and we're into the American turn 4, and after this, we're going to call it a night. Almost 3 hours. I think it's long enough. Wind change. We have a 6. We miss our RE by 1. And therefore, we can go to rallies. Get rid of that. All right, self-rally here. For the Germans, we have this guy here needs a snake eyes. This guy needs a 7. This guy needs a 5. And that is all she wrote. All right. We have prep fire. Let's get a command dial from this guy. 10. He's a 9-1, so that's just enough. Let's fire 8 firepower. Not going to be any modifier except for the -1. So it's going to be 8 down 1. 5 on the 8 is a 1 check. Correct? It's a 2. My bad. All right, so we have Fanatic 468 who passes. I don't have rate on the weapons, so it looks like we're done. Do I fire it intensively? Is now the time to panic? That would be a 2 down 1 shot. Because if not, I'm going to eat a Shrek. One, two, three, 4. So you're too far away to use the hero. Yeah, I got intensifier. All right, let's prep. Let's intensive the medium. So it's going to be on the 2 down 1. 5 on the 2 is an NMC. 468 is fine. Well, at least it didn't break it, so there's that. You guys here. I think you can stop firing on the tank now. Let's switch fire on to you, which I think is going to hit the tree. Yes, it'll clip the tree. So do I break the tube? Well, first of all, you're in command because of the leader. Do you break your tube? You do not. All right, so that's gone. And you have prep fired. You guys here, Winters, come on, don't let me down, are going to fire. So he's effectively an 8-0, so I'm not going to use the leader. We're going to fire a 4-up-2 into this location. All right, I just skirt the 2 orchards. All right, 4-up-2. That's going to be a miss, no rate. And now we will do you guys. All right, so this is going to be a wood house. I'm going to need a 7 to hit. No rate, but I do hit. And on the 4-up-2, that's not going to be any effect. If I intensify, I really don't mind intensifying. I know Dave doesn't like to do it, but I really love doing it. Let's intensify. What the hell? And it's going to be a +2 with a -1, so now it's going to be a 6 or less to hit. And I got sniper, but I did hit. So on the 4-up-2, it's not going to be any effect. And we have a sniper. All right, so that was interesting. You guys now have to move because the threat has been isolated to the west and to the south. And you guys got to close in as well, although I do have to worry about this. Did I advance you guys? I never did. I forgot to advance those guys. All right, what are we doing? Prep fire. You here. A 747 fails, a 337 passes. Okay. Don't know what to do with that. I still have you as a threat. You have to neutralize that guy. How do I get there? I can come to here, but I'm going to get shot by this guy. Maybe I leave it for now. We're on turn 4. I got to be 3 less than the turn number, so I can't do anything to turn 5. Potential reinforcements for the Americans. You here. Oh, yeah, you panic, so never mind. And you guys, what's his name there? Welsh? Lieutenant Welsh? Lieutenant Welsh is in business. All right, let's fire 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be a 6 up 2. 5 on the 6 is a 1. So the 8-1. Sniper and the 4-6-7 sniper. So 2 snipers. 1, 2. I want to take this shot. It's going to be a 6 up 1. Sorry, 6 up probably 3 actually. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be a 6 up 3. You're in command because of him. So 6 up 3 is going to be a miss. Big Freddy. And let's go to move. All right, so we're going to go to move. Did I fire you yet? Yeah, I did. All right, what do we have to move? I have you. Now I'm thinking of looping around behind the guy. But I ought to worry about this too. You need to command die roll while you panic so you're not doing anything. What about you? I'm just going to leave you there. That's fine. I don't think I have any moves. Except for you. What do I do with you? This is not a threat. All he has is AP and smoke. So you're a threat, but I cannot use you because I'm only a 1-2-6. So let's retreat. Let's come here for 1.5. 3. And we'll stop there. You guys are going to assault move into the grain. Now you're in 4x range, so now you can blast. You're going to fire a Shrek, and you can fire your 2 firepower plus 2 in the defensive fire phase. That's no shot. You guys here. Again, he's immobilized. He's not a threat. So I'm just going to keep this guy here for now, but you have to move. How do I move you? I need to get to P2. So let's go bypass 1, bypass 2, 3, 4. And you panic. All right. That's it for moves. Let's go defensive fire. And we will start with you guys here. Now, what's a bigger threat? The mortar or these guys in the house? Or these guys here in the woods? Wooden building. I'm going to take you. So I need a command or an action die roll. You don't panic. So you're going to be on the 6. 6 up 1. That is a miss. You're going to fire, can you even see? No, you're going to clip it. You're going to fire on these guys here, assuming you don't panic. You don't, so you're going to be a 4 up 3, which is a miss. You're going to fire. Now, again, you don't have HP and you only have AP and smoke, and you don't want to fire that right now. It's going to go away anyways. So what about you? +1, +2, +3, +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. +5 on the 6. What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, it will be on the 6. +1, +2, +3, +5. Let's do a 6 up 5. The hell, why not? That's probably why not. Here we're gonna do a Shrek. So do you panic? You do not. Let's get a Shrek into the building. Now the grain is blown away nicely. So this is going to be painful. 1, 2, 3, base 7 with a +3. So I need a 4 or less to hit. Okay, that's a miss. Now I'm going to fire 4, 1, 2, 2 up 2 into this location. That's a miss. And you, what are you going to do? That is really piss poor placement. What about you? You're going to fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll be half. So it's going to be on the 6 up 2. That's going to be a 7 on the 6 is an NMC. So we have the 9-1. And the 7-4-7. Fuck off. Really? Bullshit. I call shenanigans. You could fire 2 flat. 2 flat. 5 on the 2 is an NMC. So you are disrupted. Can crews be disrupted is the question I have for the class. Squad, half squad, a 6 up 1. So not crews. So you're not disrupted. All right, I think I knew that, but it's a good refresher anyways. And you fired as well. So I think we're done. Nothing to really shoot at. And let's go to advancing fire and spread some glorious flame. Who's moved? First of all, let's do the flame spread. All right, so we need a... This is a -1. It is attached. So it's going to be a 6 or less. Yep. Here, this is going to be a 7. And a... Oh, wait, no, that was 6. X7 is going to be a 7. Yep. And X8 will be an 8. Oh, yeah. Spreading some glorious flame. All right, now we need to do some advancing fire. Let's do you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to drop this. This guy will assault fire with 3.5 +1, rounded up to the 5. So it's going to be on the 4 with the leader directing. There'll be a +1 and a +2, -1. So +1 on the 4. Oh, well. And I think that's going to be it. Route phase. Now, this is crisis moment here because this guy broke. However, this guy's going to have a difficult time getting into that location. So there is that. All right, prep fire's off. And who has to run? You don't because you're in the building. You have to. This would be 2, 3.5, 4.5. You would not reach it. This would be 2, 3.5, 4.5. You would not reach it. This has to be your target destination. You're not adjacent, so you don't have to surrender. You could low crawl to there, leaving the mortar behind. As a matter of fact, can you even see because of the orchard? You cannot see. Or, sorry, the orchard would prevent interdiction, so you can make it to here. Okay, that's fine. Do we have anything else at the route? No, that's fine. Let's go to advance. Winters is going to jump onto these guys and bring them back. And then what are we going to do with you? You're fine, I think. Let's move you to here. Let's move you to here. And you're going to come up this way. No, that's suicide. You're going to hang here and wait for this thing to move. Now, you're panicked, so you can't move. So I think I'm going to consolidate back this way. Back that way. You guys are fine. You're all panicked. What am I going to do with you? I guess you're going to stay and die. Yeah, you're going to activate those two when they start to move. Well, I mean, this guy could do it. What if I come forward? I could activate this guy here. Force him to fire on this guy and not on something else. Let's do that. Can he even move? Yes. All right, so we advanced him. That's the only other advance I have to do. And now we'll do an activation check. And we rolled a 1. This down 2 is a 6, which will be a squad. All right, a 3 is a 468 SS. Do they have 468 SS? Yes, they do. All right, now you have to fire on that guy. He's your biggest threat. This guy may die, but it buys me another turn. And that is going to be that. Whoop, that's not what I want to do. That. So we're going to be into turn 5 for the Germans, starting whenever we get back to this play around. I'm going to call it there. It's been 3 hours and 11 minutes. I appreciate you guys all coming out to watch the game tonight. We're going to be having another live session tomorrow. It's going to be a deluxe ASL, and it's got Brits versus Germans with Panthers thrown in and some Sherman 5 Charlies. So it's going to be really fun tomorrow. And then Saturday, we're going to be doing a roundup with Hexy, Wardrobe, and McMurray on our D-Day commemoration, talk about how shit went down. So stay tuned.